is the continuation of that. Dumb POA. What is POA? Plan of action. So to speak about that, let's bring on our very own Dada back into the game. All right, over to you, Dada.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Both Thande. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, man. How are you guys doing? Okay. People in YouTube and people who are watching this on Facebook, just some of you guys can just go and tell, like, if it is already streaming in YouTube or not. Just give me a high five. Please go to YouTube and let me know if it is working already. Okay. We missed out yesterday due to some technical glitch. So please go and let me know if it is working in YouTube. All right. Okay, so today is a continuation of something that we started off of more into socializations. I mean, how do you socialize and all these things, right? And on Monday, we asked you, what are the 10 things that you want to socialize about? Like, how do you want to socialize? So people have given various ways to do this. Okay, do some meetings, go to some people, send some mail, greetings card, blah, blah. Then yesterday, we said, find out one thing and find out 10 reasons for that. That is about valuation. Why you want to do one thing? Now today, I would like to share you something about a very recent thing that I have. Recent to nahi bol sakta hu, but I have been gaining a lot of power into that, and that is called as my newsletters. And I think my best way to socialize is through newsletters. I can write a letter to almost everyone at any point of time. I can send those letters. And if you are not getting my letters, please raise your hands or probably just write down in the subscription, in the comment section. I will personally send you the link where you can get all these letters. And nowadays I'm writing like crazy. I'm writing a lot of things. Okay, writing about personal life, writing about stuff that you need for your business, writing about closing deals, writing about how my life changes out there. And I'm able to see the more I write, the more is my conscious and my confidence is also increasing day by day. I strongly understood when you write to teach something, that is the highest element of what you can, get enlightenment of. Do you agree, guys? When you write to teach, might be just one paragraph, might be just 4-5 point. That's it. Okay. For example, if I ask you, write down 10 points and plan the next social event that you want to create in your community. Easy, easy. But when you write it as a letter and you go about, you will see there are a lot of differentiations are there. Many times we are scared of, hurry, how do I do this? Can I get an office get together? Can I get an office people or probably my colleagues or friends for a party? Might be for a picnic. Yes, remember that also needs a planning. That also needs a kind of a social get together. And I'll tell you have no idea how much money you can make just by making people to come together. Do you know? Wherever people gather, wherever people gather, there is an opportunity of business. Every crowd has a opportunity to be served. Yes or no? Any crowd, anywhere, wherever there is a lot of people. So how you can do something for your tribe? How do I create this? See, 2024, it's a different kind of a clan. Here, it is no longer about competition and all. It's all about fan base, subscription based, people who are actually following you. How can I create your community, your tribe, and all those things? This is something that we learned probably around a dozen years back. But I'm asking you, if you have not done it, please understand, a lone wolf will die in 2024. Are you guys with me? If you are alone, if you're lonely, if you're not connected to some tribe, if you're not connected to some community, you're going to die. Because a person who does not have yes and no is taken as no. Yes or no? If you don't have yes and no, either this party or this party, whatever party, if you are in between, you are dead. So it is better to have your own community. So how do you create that? Can you create stuff like that? So today it is more about materialization. We are talking about the how. In the entire world, if I ask you, okay, ask me any question, I will answer, and it is free for you, except the how. I can make 10,000 amount of times of money only with that word how. Yes or no? How is the money earning source? How to start a hotel? How do I put my hotel to some kind of a travel blog, or how to start a printing company, or how do I start with real estate, How do I go into server selling modules? How do I get into IT stuff? How do I sell my manifestation course? Every time the question is all about how. Yes or no? Are you guys getting me? Today, just today, in the next 5 minutes, what you are going to do is you are going to materialize that how. Take that how into what. Change that how to what. What all things I need, what all things I have to do, what all people I have to meet, how do I connect with people. These are all things that will be helping you to go to the next step. Okay. So today the topic that I've given to you is how do you design the plan of action for your social gathering? Okay. So use the link. Once you use the link, you will go to this page. Okay. This is the page where you put your name, phone number, and here is the topic of the day, and add your 10 pointers here. 10 pointers. And then you put a submit. And what we are going to do is we are going to learn from each other's ways of answering. This is a knowledge share mechanism where your knowledge is going to be the learning for other guys also. What is knowledge? Other people's mistakes. Go, fill it up. Okay. Today's topic is how do you create a social gathering? What will be your plan of action for the day? Now, write down 10 points. क्या करोगे? So just to give you a heads up from my side, so that I strongly believe the best way to teach or impart knowledge is to show people how do I do. I strongly believe if you give me 20 books, I will not understand zero. I will not understand zero. But अगर आप हाथ पकड़ के मुझे सिखा दोगे, I will be understanding 10,000 times better. ये तो है ना? ये पकड़ो, ऐसे करना है, क्या करना. So I'm going to give you some of my ways of doing and dealing of this. For example, if I need to start, I would first thing I should do is I will define my purpose. I will clearly define the purpose in the social engagement activity. हम क्या कर रहे हैं, क्यों कर रहे हैं, क्यों पास में आना है. Okay. Then we have to identify the key areas of the causes. क्यों करना है इसका? Then is it really needed for everyone to come? So I have to do a kind of a thorough assessment and a check within the community. Okay. As I'm talking to you, you can write down your points, guys. I might have probably initiated all these things in a survey. I would have gone to everyone. I would have taken an interview. I would have taken a kind of a small focus community. I would have the specific needs and understanding. I would have gone to the research gathering techniques. Okay. So whatever the resources I need, I would have done collaborations, partnerships with different people. I would have leveraged expertise, resource to widen the impact. Widen strategies as well, like communication strategies क्या होना चाहिए, इनवाइट कैसे करेंगे, ब्रॉडकास्ट कैसे करेंगे, किसके साथ क्या बात करेंगे, वीडियो भेजना है या इनविटेशन भेजना है. I would have done all these things. So there is a proper structure to it. There is a proper structure to it. Why I'm telling you this? Because I was involved into 3 such movement in India. Okay, just for your information. And I was just a bacha when I was just learning about how this movement works. The first one was Anna Hazare's freedom movement. Anyone remember, sir? Youth freedom movement? Long time back. That's the time I think Kejriwal and what's his name? This poet from JNU, I think Delhi University, he was like coming up and all those big guys were there. I understood how a simple thing took the stage of a huge national movement. I have seen companies giving holidays for those 2 or 3 days. Yes or no? Chennai, some people were like getting holidays also for that youth freedom movement. The next movement where I was partially involved, I was just giving the strategies, was Pinkathon, which is done by a Bollywood star from Kerala. His name is Viren Soman. And he did something called as Pinkathon for breast cancer awareness for women, where every day 10,000 people got connected. And the third one, where I was fully involved, was Sadhguru's Rally for Rivers. Anyone remember that? Rally for Rivers? Okay. The entire campaign from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. I was involved from Mercedes-Benz because that car was given by Mercedes-Benz to define this communication, broadcasting every day. Thousands and thousands of people got connected. How this entire movement was planned, and that is also kind of a social reform. Just for your happiness, let me tell you, the entire thing, that movement, actually changed the mindset of a lot of people. Cleanliness was better. Hygiene was taken care of. Seeds were being planted across the things, across the kind of river beds. And this was a kind of a great effort which was able to be seen across the world. Now today, if you need to do a kind of a social gathering within your community, how are you going to do that? No. Okay. Any which ways, I'm going to give you an entire structure. How do you do that? But this is a very powerful thing in 2024. It is not about creating a political figure or a religious figure or a religious figure, but a figure about your voice to be heard. How you can become somebody who is taking other people's powers, other people's. 2024, it is unwise to put your own money into business. So how do you get people to connect with you? How do you get people to be aligned with your product and solutions, services that you're doing? It's all about a social, the social becoming. I hope I've given you enough. Now, go ahead, take 1 minute's time and press that submit button. So I'm going to give you 1 minute's time. Think of ways, how do I do it? Yeah. I've given you the structure also, like how do you do all by points. So today you are planning about how do you create a small community of people. Okay, how do you go connect with them? So you have got 30 seconds more. And yes, the must is this part is not about entertainment, not about learning. It is about doing. It is about stressing your mind as well. So don't write long stuff. Just write down 1 or 2 or 3 words. That's okay. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I think I've got one or couple of answers coming up now. Go. But it's okay. It's okay. Even if you've done 2 points also, it is okay. No problem. Do it. There are some people who are new. It is okay because you are initiating something. It is okay. Go ahead. So I've got like a couple of responses right now. So, so some of the answers that I have got right now, as I'm just showing it to you, I've got some 4 or 5 answers. Okay. So this person says about okay, people are still filling it up. I'll give you like 5 more seconds. Right. So how do you do that? Do a research, take some initial feedback, create a copy, nice, create an ad video, create a campaign, create a group of leads in WhatsApp, okay, create a webinar model, okay, understand the pain points, okay, explain how can my subjects help them, okay, solve the basic problems, okay, showcase your strengths. I'm not sure, okay, how can I solve your problem? Yeah, technical capabilities, yes, resource planning skills, yes, knowledge of strategic requirements, yes, win-win approach, yeah, you can put this across. I'm looking for people on social media who are interested in affiliate marketing. Okay, good. So how do you do that? How do you connect with them? So connect through Zoom. Okay. So how do you invite them? Did you get my point? How do you invite them? Invite करने के लिए content क्या लिखोगे? उस content में क्या होना चाहिए? Okay. Attend the course and build a team of like-minded people, their ideas and mistakes. Yeah. Good. Uh, Sending invitation WhatsApp group, telling verbally about plan meetings, social media advertising, charity. I'm not sure about this. Like, how do you want to go about that? So you have not yet given me how are you going to. You have given me why. You have not given me how. So this is not right. Appropriate नहीं है यहाँ. Okay. This is okay. Agenda. Can key takeaways? Okay. Then invite with information to meeting, agenda, date, duration. Yeah, this is very good. You have a proper structure now. From data, decide on the venue and plans and confirmation meet participants. Okay, confirmation meeting, send a reminder for meeting. Okay, invite people on social media. Everyone is talking about social media. Why not you looking at offline? How do you do offline? Okay, go to industry meeting, Lions Club, other music festivals, website, YouTube involved. Okay, if you need to do it, how are you going to do it? Share your expertise, podcast, neighborhood. No, you don't have to share your expertise. I don't think so. Okay, so I think a lot of people have given their ideas. So here is my take on that. Okay, 2024, you need to have a plan. For example, I can take anyone's example. So if you are somebody who is into, let's say, marketing, and you want to create a team of other marketers to come together, let's say it's a mastermind, or let's say it's a kind of a movement, then how are you going to invite them? What is in for them for coming there? That 1 hour, 2 hours if they're spending. What is the event flow? How are you going to execute it? Is it an indoor thing or outdoor thing or online thing? Getting me? Are you guys getting this? How do you plan this? So if Parikshit is into hotel management and he manages the homestays and all, if he wants to do something with other people inside that area, let's say around 20 such kind of other people, how are you going to invite them without any competition biases? What is the takeaway for them? Can we become a kind of one community? Can we all do best for any tourist people who are coming to my land? Are you guys getting this? Okay. What can be done to increase our efficiency, our productivity? Can we do a kind of a club together? If I am stuck with certain things, can we exchange each other's power? Okay, if I have a house full, can I transfer it to you? Can I take some kind of things? Okay, you can do something on tours and travels. I can do something on stays and logistics. You can take care of the food. Can we get together, create a kind of a social community with a social purpose or a social cause? Good one. Are you guys getting this? It's a fantastic element. Okay. There are so many other things that you can do. Collaborate. How I am able to generate ideas because I have been doing idea mastery from last around 20 years almost. And that is where your brain does not stop. The idea is not to just ideate it, but today you are materializing this. You are keeping everything on step-by-step process. If Parishit has to go to another 20 such people, number one, he has to do a research. Who are those 20 peoples? What is their caliber? What is their qualification? How to disqualify them? How do I connect with them? Where should I bring them? What should I talk about it? 1 hour का plan क्या होगा? Planning में आप print out क्या देंगे? How are we going to be in a group? What kind of group communication? Who is going to do what? Are you guys able to see? पूरा plan chart. Hello? Just give me a high five. समझ में आया? Now you can do it for yourself also. But if you guys are all together, do you understand the amount of power you will have? Are you getting this? अभी तुम्हारे दिमाग में चल रहा है नहीं दादा आपको पता नहीं इसका माइंडसेट गलत है दिस गाय इज लाइक दैट ये गलत कंपटीशन करेगा ये मेरा ले लेगा ऑल दिस थिंग्स हैपन गुड तुम किसी का भला करते रहो इट्स ओके सो व्हेन यू कम अंडर अ फ्रेश वाटर आप कितना भी कीचड़ वाला पानी उस जग में रखो जब एवरी डे वो पानी गिरता रहेगा ना वो जग खाली होकर खाली फ्रेश वाटर रहेगा यस और नो कुत्ता तुम्हें काटे तो तुम्हें क्या करना चाहिए what you should do if dog bites you you will bite the dog back तो पहले खाना डाल दो ना बाबा वो तुम्हें भी नहीं काटेगा तुम्हारे पास वाले को भी नहीं काटेगा यस और नो डिड यू गेट माय पॉइंट है ना कुत्ता काटने से पहले कुत्तों को खाना डालो see the good thing about dogs is a dog will always remain loyal with you if you feed him once but it does not happen with human beings did you get my point does not happen with human beings so get a dog so that it understands who is inside, who is outside. Let him do the job. You enjoy. You feed the dog. Did you get my point, sir? Are you understanding what I'm telling? Good. Class over. Chalo. Ask ka time over. See, I'm very punctual. So I want you guys to write down your names. Okay. Talk about anything about your realizations. And then I can tell you about how we are planning this entire thing on 2024. how we have planned this 60 long weeks. So tomorrow you will be getting into the monetization structure. आज अपने प्लान किया है कल monetization करना कैसे है वो बताऊंगा. ठीक है? Write your names. Quick, quick, quick. Write your names. You know why I'm asking you to write your names? Because at this time, other people are still sleeping. You are all up. You are all camera ready. You are doing all these things. Other people are still getting up. You are already 10 times much more faster. The kind of community which is here right now, everyone cannot come here. They cannot even wake up here. They cannot fight that cold. They cannot fight taking out of that blanket. Go, write down your names. You are already winners. Coming out of the blanket is the first level of winning. Yes or no? है ना? कारगिल में जाके गोली खाने में उतना डरने लगेगा जितना ब्लैंकेट निकाल के नहाने का डर लगेगा. Yes. Awesome. Write your names. Go guys, go.
Yeah, good morning, Dada. Thank you so much for this session. So my greatest takeaway is that the more clear we are with the process, what we want, even like for creating kind of a social community or this thing, the more clear we are, I think the more better we will able to achieve the result. And this example of feeding the dog is also one of the thing that is one of the takeaway for today's date. Yes, if something is coming, if I can feed it, if I can change its distraction and make it that okay, like make it loyal, I think it is one of the best takeaway for today's webinar. Thank you so much, Dada, for this initiative.
Good morning, Dada. So I hope you can hear me. Yeah, thanks. So 3 takeaways, Dada, here. One is planning, but when the action comes when you start writing, I think so. There's a very good when you start writing, a lot of things become clear. Second is the very powerful statement you said, crowd. When you see a crowd, see the opportunity how you can serve. That's a really good, powerful thing that what I can do for them. And the third one is when we all are together, we bring in a lot of skills and a lot of experience. And when you're organizing a program, I think so with the compliments and collaboration, we can do a great things together. So everyone is special and unique, and they'll bring something and which can make the event more memorable. This is the learning.
Yeah, I have one story for you. There is a kid only, like this guy is only 19 years old, and his name is Venkat. In Bangalore, there is a place called Nandi Hills. Anyone knows that place? It's called Nandi Hills. Okay, it's on top of a hill and all those things. But what happens is when you take your car to go there, they will not allow you before 6 o'clock. So 6 o'clock is the cut-in. After that only they will allow. It is a national historic place. So all the cars, they early morning wanted to go and see the sunrise and all those things. So almost like around 60 to 100 cars will be every day in that door. So this guy, Venkat, he's a normal, a kid in that area. So the first day he saw an opportunity. He saw so many cars are there. They are all shivering in the cold. He just took a small flask and just few paper cups and he started selling tea with just 2 rupees. Okay, he used to go to all the cars, he used to sell the tea. That same guy has 19 franchisees of a tea stall. Can you imagine? Okay, yes, it has taken 8, 9, 10 years for him. He's just a 20 years kid now, 20 or 21 years old. 19 franchise he has for a small tea shop. And he has done all these things, okay? And he is not connected to any corporate. He has no corporate gyan. Only thing is, he understands one thing. Wherever there is a crowd, there is an opportunity. And he did it all by himself. Is it a good inspiration for you guys? बाहर निकलना पड़ेगा. ठंड में बाहर निकलना पड़ेगा. You have to take more pain than the patients that are waiting for you to serve them. Did you get my point? You have to look at the doctors. They take more risk than the patient himself. Yes or no? At the time of COVID. You need to be a soldier to do that. The same soldier mindset. Okay, good. Next point.
Good morning, Dada. Yeah, we've been doing this since a long, but the dimension that after planning and writing the thing in a paper or like submitting it, it's like broaden the spectrum. Like we like do some 1-2 part of it, maybe 3 things, but when it comes to 10 things to work on, then yes, it's like it opens up.
Everyone does not become an Arnold, Schwarzenegger in day one. Okay, first 10 kg, then 20 kg, then 100 kg, then you are a Hulk.
Yeah.
Good. Next.
Have a good day.
Hello.
Dada.
Great.
Good morning, Dada. Good morning. Happy New Year, Dada. I'm seeing you after the first time in the New Year. So, Dada, actually, the socializing part is really, I think, it's the backbone of any business, I think. लोगों से मिलेंगे तभी हम आगे बढ़ेंगे, कुछ ना कुछ आइडिया मिलेगा, कुछ हम उनको एक्सचेंज करेंगे. So, I think myself, I'm a little weak in these things. So, this is definitely a great week. I think I'm going to take some great things from it, and great ideas are going to come along, I think.
Great. Another good thing is when you are in a community, you will get filtered news. Okay, filtered news. So in 2024, there are a lot of things that are going to happen in a different dimensions. एक चीज आपको बताना चाहता हूँ. Many times we get distracted, we get deviated, we get into something else. I'll give you 3 pointers, very nice pointers. First thing is when you have a very clean and clear sadhya, your goals, then 90% of the distractions रहेगा ही नहीं. Yes or no? If you have a very clear goals, कि हाँ मुझे यही करना है, I have to go there only, I have to reach here only, this is my milestones. When you have a very clear goal, nonsense things will not come in your way. Number one. Number two, this is where you need the socialized structures in the network. I want you to connect with those kind of people who care for you, who does not have any expectations on you. These people are somebody who are looking at a very, very generic way and very honest feedbacks. These people have the guts to tell the fault on your face directly. Did you get my point? Okay, ये जो बंदा है ना, ये 4 quality वाला बंदा. If these guys are there with you, you do not need a newspaper. You do not need a watchdog. You do not need to get scared about any kind of infiltrator. So when you get anything which is coming, and I want you to run it through such kind of a community. Okay, should I do this? Shouldn't I do this? Because these guys does not blame, does not compare, does not give excuse, does not give reasoning, does not give any kind of comparison or complaint. And they give only that thing which is good for the society, good for the community. Yes or no? So think on how do you get into that. So in 2024, where do you find this community? Other than Fist family, there is no other community which is existing who can do that. Yes or no? Ab check kar lo. Check kar lo. Pure world mein check kar lo. You will never find this kind of a community where there is no blaming, nothing. So imagine if you get into some distractions, just think of how will my community or this kind of family is going to react if I do this? Yes or no? आपका 90% clarity फिर से आ जाएगा. Point number 3, that's called as death. Okay, if you want to get any kind of clarity in 2024, just find out अगर कल मैं मर जाऊं, आज मैं maximum क्या कर सकता हूं? Getting me? अगर कल मेरा last day है, आज मैं कैसा जिंदगी जीऊंगा? I would like to do all these things. Guys, this third part I learned it when I was working with cancer care. Yeah. I've seen those people who are cancer survivors. They have a new power, new enlightenment, itna josh. I don't know how they do it because they are living every day as if it is the last day of their life. जिस दिन इस level में काम करोगे ना, you become a kind of a different kind of a soldier. Yes or no? Yes. Yes. These are the 3 points. Number 1. Okay, what is the number 1 thing? I just gave you right now. The first thing is, if the clarity is 100% clear, that means your clarity of your goal, purpose is clear, you will become unstoppable. Number 2, you need this kind of a social structure and a network who can give you direct information on your face without any fear, without any kind of a thing, without without any filtrations, without any expectations. That's the community you need to create out. If it is not created, then come here. I've already spent a lot of time, effort, and energy to create this community. It is not a community, it's my family now. I spend more time here than my own family. Yes, you can ask many people here. And the last thing is the death mindset, the soldier mindset. Okay, I think this is very powerful stuff. Okay, we'll go to the next person quickly.
Good morning, all of you, and very happy New Year 2024. Okay, so my learnings are, of course, everybody has shared most of the points, but my learnings is energy matters a lot. And when there is an event, actually, like it's all about energy today. It's not about, मतलब जो मैंने देखा event में when there is a bigger group, छोटा सा कोई बड़ा product नहीं होगा वो भी बिकता है. It's all because I saw it's about energy. So when the energy is great, when everybody is trying to uplift, okay, so nobody is left behind, and everybody is able to succeed in the goal and whatever they want to achieve. So एक कहावत है ना, there was a story also, single stick and a bunch of stick. Okay, so bunch of stick is very difficult to break. Okay, but a lot to gain, and there is a bigger power. So energy and power is more in the event, and as Dada clearly said, 2024 it's all about community building events. So event shells. That's what I put in. Thank you, Dada.
Yeah, there is another perspective to that single stick and bunch of stick. If you burn one stick, it will finish it up faster. But when it's a bunch of stick, the fire is more, the heat is more. Even if there is a wind, it will not be extinguished immediately. Good one. That's another way of looking into the bunch of stick. So with that, we'll pause today's session. And yesterday I'd given some gift. If you want to have the gift, then go to the YouTube, write any goddamn thing. I'm going to still give you the entire financial calendar prompt that I have created for you guys. Some of you guys have already got it. I hope to use. You can go to any depth, any intensity. That prompt is going to be working. Don't change anything in the prompt. Just copy paste and do it. I have a video also. I have given that video where I have explained it one of my colleagues how to use the prompt out there. You don't have to buy any kind of expensive tools. Normal chat GPT, put that prompt. The questions are going to be asked. Just go and download that. This is designed for you guys to have a fantastic 2024 with a clear plan chart. Good.